What is up, investors? Jason here. So with crypto still mirroring a lot of what the stock market is doing, surprisingly, as we're still seeing a big sell-off over in the stock market, a lot of tech stocks selling off, the crypto market, the same thing. We still have a lot of cryptocurrencies down significantly. We still have Bitcoin currently down below $40,000, right now sitting at about $36,000. Now, what I really want to talk about, though, is Bitcoin. Has Bitcoin reached the bottom yet? Because it has been showing signs that it has found support at around $35,000, and it has been trading sideways a bit. And this could be a good sign, but obviously, we all know that nothing is that predictable. When things can trade sideways, that can also mean that things could quickly drop again. Anything could really happen. But in this video, I want to take you through some of the news that's currently going on, give you guys a bit of an update. So as we get to it, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or gently press that like button, because it helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm and spreads these videos for people that might find it interesting. And subscribe if you have not already. And I post videos every single day talking about crypto and the stock market. Very interested in investing. So now let's get to it. Now, 2022 has not been that kind to Bitcoin, as right when we got into the new year, we saw Bitcoin drop, and then we saw it trade sideways for more than a week, and then we saw it fall below $40,000, which was a very crucial price that it needed to hold on to. It was holding on to $42,000 for a while. When it fell through $40,000, that brings us to where we're at now, where it's currently been trading sideways for a few days. And the big thing here is that we did fall to a price at around $33,000 on January 24th. And there was a lot of buying activity that really did help out the price of it going up and to get it to hold above $35,000. So we're looking at Bitcoin here from all of January 2021 on into now, where we're at in January 2022. And looking at the different prices that I had set here for support and resistance, there's four major prices that are very key that we need to be paying attention to. And these prices are $30,000, $33,000, $38,000, and $42,000. These are very important prices for Bitcoin. And if you can look at the big picture here and get an understanding of what I'm going to be saying, you probably have already figured it out. And that is that Bitcoin has spent a lot of time in 2021 between these prices, between $30,000 and $42,000. It's actually spent pretty much more time within these prices than it has at any other price. So as we're seeing Bitcoin do a bit of a correction back down to these prices right now, it's not necessarily a bad thing. And what we're seeing is a correction. When we reach a new high, then we're going to find a bottom. We're going to reach a new high, we're going to find a bottom. Now, hopefully in this case, the bottom that we find is above $30,000. But if it is still to fall to $30,000, that's still fine. We don't want to see it fall below $30,000. If it falls too much below $30,000, then it's going to fall through, and that's not going to be a good scenario at all, which we haven't seen Bitcoin really fall through $30,000 through all of 2021. If it would go a little bit below, it would quickly find a lot of support above 30,000. So very important numbers to pay attention to. Now, what I want to do is I want to just talk about this scenario here, where we're currently at with Bitcoin price at around $36,000, $37,000. What's the possibility of Bitcoin going back up to $38,000? If we are to get above 38,000 and find support, then it's usually a good opportunity that we could see Bitcoin go to a price of $42,000. Now, $42,000 is a very important price for Bitcoin, because as we can see, we would get a good amount of resistance at $42,000. But if we're able to break through $42,000, then we have a good shot of seeing it rally. And just to point this out multiple times here, as we see it try to struggle to get back above $42,000, back when it does fall below it, when it does finally succeed and break through that, then that's a good thing. Then that's how we know it has a good opportunity of going down that rally. If it falls below 42,000, then that's when we're in this territory where we're at currently. So 42 was a number we needed to really hold. We fell through. We really fall through. We fell through back in May. We really fall through. Just things that are very common with it. And just looking at it at a technical analysis standpoint, which is very important of understanding, what is going on with the market. So in my opinion, I don't think that things are too crazy right now, even though the media might be saying a lot of things are crazy. My personal opinion, this is just a correction. We see it reach a high, we see it correct. We've seen it a couple times throughout 2021. Now, with a correction, it can take Bitcoin a little while still before we really start seeing it change directions and continue a new rally. But looking at the past, seeing how back in May of 2021, we had seen the price of Bitcoin drop a lot, and it wasn't until sometime within late July that we had seen Bitcoin then start changing directions and then continuing a rally again. So it could really depend on when do you want to say that Bitcoin really started its correction. Did Bitcoin start its correction in mid-November, or did Bitcoin start its correction in early December? And to look at that now, we can say that more than likely we could see Bitcoin possibly start a new rally sometime in February or even March. It all depends. Now, everybody's strategies are different. My strategies could easily be different than somebody else's. It all depends on how you want to look at it. Now, personally, for myself, I think that we are around the bottom, and the more likely we might be seeing a bit of sideways trading. I don't expect Bitcoin to fall below $30,000, or at least to really hold a price below $30,000 in my personal opinion, but that is not financial advice. So please do take what I say with a grain of salt, because I am just a YouTuber and I'm not trying to influence anybody to buy Bitcoin at a price that they're not comfortable with. That's not at all what I'm trying to do. I think that, in my personal opinion, my strategy is buying Bitcoin at these current low prices and hopefully within the next rally get a good return within that. But I'm always somebody that likes to take my profits when I feel like that the price is right. But I am somebody in the long term hope that Bitcoin will eventually go to a price of around $100,000 sometime within 2022, even though I did say the same thing back in 2021, but the markets are a bit crazy and there's a lot that we couldn't really predict. So this go around, I think that without a lot of the FUD that we're currently getting, there might be a really good opportunity. So with that being said, I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts and opinions on Bitcoin. Do you guys think that we're around the bottom right now? Do you think it's a possibility that we could see Bitcoin drop below $30,000? I'd like to hear everybody else's opinions out there. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming on my channel all the time. Thanks for watching.